Darkfest is an event that's become synonymous for the biggest jumps and sends in mountain biking. An event developed by Sam Reynolds and friends is where every freerider goes to see just how big they can go on a bike. In 2022, they've continued pushing the limits by inviting a group of exciting female riders to show what they can do given the chance on these massive jumps. This year, we followed Veronique Sandler, one of the women at the forefront of this new wave in women's freeride, to take you inside a day of hitting some of the biggest jumps in the world.
So we're just at Darkfest and we're about to head up for kind of an early session this morning, get some sunrise shots, do a bit of like watering of the jumps, and then hopefully get a session this morning before the wind, because yesterday morning the wind picked up like halfway through the day, so looks good now. Let's go send it. We are heading up to the HODGSON compound to do a bit of early morning, bit of digging maybe, bit of riding. The views like speaks for themselves really, they're literally ridiculous. The steepest, sickest mountains, like 360 around us. Then there's like the sun coming up over the hill over there. Unreal scenery. Like there's vineyards all around us. It's just like insane. The nicest place I've ever been. Like when you see Darkfest footage, you see all the jumps and people sending and stuff like that, but you don't really see much of the other part of it, and it's absolutely insane. Definitely the nicest place I've ever mountain biked in my life. So I've got a sick bunch of girls here this year. It's a really cool mix of everyone's from different parts of the world, from different riding backgrounds, who now all have a passion for like women's freeride and doing big jumps and stuff. So we're all having a sick time. We did like one lap at HODGSON and now we're heading over to the big step up on the Darkfest line to get a couple hits in. Hopefully the sun isn't in our eyes, but we'll find out. Quite mad being stood up here this early in the morning, about to hit this massive step up, but excited. Just see how the speed goes and do a couple laps.
I've come here the last 2 years and ridden obviously with the guys, but this is the first time we've had a crew of women. And I gotta say, for the last 2 years, it's been my dream. So this is absolutely a dream come true to see what some of the top freeride females in the world are getting up to. It's so exciting.
Yeah, this is our biggest year ever, and after seeing the girls at Audi 9s last summer, we were so amazed with what they can do, and we kind of knew with the right platform, I think they could really, really push things forward, and they'd just never been given the chance. So we decided we're going to invite them along, no pressure, see what they can do, and already after 2 days they've exceeded every one of my expectations, and I think it's just the beginning. I can't wait to see what they're literally about to do right now in front of our eyes.
Scoping the drop? Yeah, me too. Need to get setting the step up. Takes a couple hits to get used to the feeling of insanely big air. But it's sick, loving it. Floater! Okay. Oh, that was insane! early sesh. We did a couple house end laps and straight into the step up, and we've been doing laps this morning. It's been awesome. Pre-breakfast send, and now the boys have turned up. They're just doing a first T to D right now as we speak. But we're gonna head out back to the pad and get some breakfast, I think. We're starving.
Oof, I don't know exactly what's going to happen here, but the conditions are perfect, and that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, something this big, I feel like you almost have to follow someone in. Like this speed, well, I don't know, everything goes so well, you probably don't have to follow someone in, but it definitely makes it easier seeing someone right in front of you hitting the same thing, makes you more confident in the speed. So pretty good. You could definitely do it without following someone, but I choose to follow someone.
So sick.
Thanks.
Literally perfect, isn't it?
I went a little deep on the first one,
Oh,
but it was great.
Yeah. It's not a problem there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yes. Oh my, relieving. Yeah. So good. It was insanely wonderful.
Cheers, eh?
Yes.
That was the biggest female air for sure.
Ever done.
Ever done.
That was awesome.
What the f***, dude? Oh my god.
We had a good run on the step up this morning, but the sun's kind of in the riding line right now, so we're come up to the top to have a little scope of the shark fins and then just see where it takes us, really. Now we've just been kind of ticking off, I guess, features, the smaller features on the Darkfest course. The shark fins at the top, these drops just here. Kind of ticking like the things in between the really big things off. Working up to it, you know? And now I guess all that's left to do is some gnarly but we're just easing into it, taking our time. It is boiling, I can't wait to get in the pool. There's such a nice cool little pool back at the place, so it's like on my mind in a little thought bubble up here at all times. It's so hot.
It's just like, oh, fine. Haven't seen you this morning. How's it going?
Yeah, good.
How's your day been?
The speedos are out finally after a huge session this morning. Whoa, top to bottom laps, insane. But yeah, the sun's out, everyone's pretty hot, so, and the new Darkfest speedos are on, everyone's thropping.
Just had the rocket launchers behind Hodgie. It's a bit of a spontaneous moment. He's like, want to go it?
Yeah.
So I said, yeah.
Got it.
Just about
Sick
ready
one.
to over. Here we go again. That is wild. time.
That was so good.
Thank you guys for the hype. Woo!
Yeah.
We were like at the top and the radio guy was like, oh, it's super windy on the rocket launchers. I was like, no! The second I go for them. But
Perfect.
thank you.
Big up.
You just look like you're staring up at a wall and you're like have to use it to launch yourself into the air. It's the craziest thing ever. But then once you're off the lip, you're like, oh yeah, I know how to ride a bike, hit a jump. It's fine. So sick.
Robin hit the 90-footer and then I hit the 90-footer and it was insane. It was like the longest time I've ever been in the air on my bicycle.
I kind of came here with no expectations because the boys kind of obviously informed me on how gnarly it is and how like the scale of it in person is just something you've never seen before. So I came here just thinking I'd like to hit the step up and just have a good time with the girls and see how we get on really. So I think everyone's expectations of themselves and each other have like been blown out of the water really. And never, yeah, it's mad. I'm just stoked to be hitting like those rocket launchers. When I walked the course on the first day, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do those. But now we're sending it and it feels super chill. So it's just like, it just shows what can happen when you've got a sick crew, like supportive guys and girls around you and good vibes. It's the best. Super stoked we finally got an evening session. Like, when we got there just half an hour ago, so it was still quite windy at the top, but now it's calmed down loads. So the session's on, and it's nice to hit the step up when you can actually see where you're going out the lip. So. First few days of Darkfest have been amazing. Super stoked on everything that's gone down. Watching all the guys send it, all the girls send it. Absolute insane hype. So hope you all enjoyed watching it.